These are Anthony's theories, not Anthony's hypothesis. I'm coming with them facts. Trigger warning if you're watching this. Here we go, here's the show, the end of all that. This is Anthony's theories and these are Anthony's facts.
Cities up in flames after some protest.
Hey, thank you for checking out the video. I definitely appreciate it. Make sure you check out the description for additional content as well as social media, all that stuff. But I just want to kind of get right into the video again here today because this one I'm kind of emotional about. So let's get right into it. Now, there's this meme that's been coming up more often lately. I've seen it before, but it seems like recently I've been seeing it more often, and it's been bothering me more and more the more I see it. There's a couple different versions of this one, and we're going to go through a couple different versions and talk about it and run through how I feel about the idea in general. But I'm talking about specifically this idea that we are not our ancestors, which makes us more tough and capable of fighting back against white people. Here goes a meme on screen, and again, we're going to go through a couple, but here's an example of one. Don't let your president get your ass whooped. We are not our ancestors. Right? Now, some people are going to look at that and say, oh, you're just mad because he's talking about Trump. If it was it. No, that has nothing. I'm mad because you're talking about my ancestors. The people who struggled their entire life, didn't know luxury, didn't know comfort for hundreds of years. That's where I'm offended. So let's talk about what I'm offended at. And it's more than just that one meme. Here's another one. Dear racist white people, we are not our ancestors. We will smoke y'all asses. So you think the only thing separating current black people from black people of prior generations is that they were unwilling to shoot, unwilling to fight. That is so disrespectful to the struggle that they experienced and battled through and overcame to a 98% degree. I don't know, something like that. It's ridiculous. Black people nowadays, any black person that would ever say something like that in regards to their ancestors is a piece of and look, I would like to see any black person, honestly, any black person go back in time and actually have to live in some of those circumstances. Now, there's a new movie that's coming out called Cracker, where the white supremacist goes back in time and he has to experience what slavery was like back then. I wish black people my age, millennials, or I think they say I'm kind of in between, but I don't mind. I'm a millennial. Black people my age, millennial black people, I would love to see them go back and live in the 60s, not the 70s, 80s, or 90s, right? Because that's what Trump's referring to when he says make America great again. Post-civil rights movement before PC culture. That's what he means. But I want to see the modern day black person, the person in my age group, my demographic, or around there, live in the 50s, 40s, 30s, and see if it really just came down to you being more tough than your great grandfather was. See if it comes down to you being more willing to do work, or if it was a situation where they actually did suffer through what you call systemic racism that you have no idea what it's like to experience. I really think and look at these type of people who say this, I look at them like the 15-year-old Kyle, the drywall punching kid who has everything in life but is upset that he's going to have to wait until Christmas to get his new Xbox. And his mom is a bit because of that. So we're so spoiled in comparison to what our ancestors had to go through that even a mention like that is just so disrespectful. Like, listen, y'all do realize that your ancestors actually did grow up in an era where they, fought people in the streets because that's how they handled their problems. But they also grew up, in a lot of cases, in the South, where guns were also at play because they were Southern and that's the culture there. So they were also willing to shoot your ass. In the end, I mean, it really comes down to, I think the modern day woke black person, the young, relatively young within my age bracket, again, I'm a millennial, people near my age bracket are so woke but so uninformed at the same time that they fall in line with stupid sayings and stupid beliefs like this that are disrespectful to your entire heritage because it seems funny to say at the time. Internet culture breeds this type of silliness, this ignorance. And I love internet culture, don't get me wrong, I even say in another video, I think black culture is primarily responsible for internet culture, which I think is a great thing. But that's a problem when everything you say turns into a joke and you're misinformed and you're looking for a way to sound cool. Just take the time to respect your heritage and respect where your ancestors were and where they ended up and where we are because of the sacrifice they put in before you say something silly like this, especially because this mostly comes from the woke people, and that's the problem. But that's it. Let me know what you think in the comment section, whether you agree, disagree. I'm sure you do agree, because you really can't disagree, because I be speaking facts. But anyways, that was Anthony's Theories. I'm Anthony Theory. Thanks for checking it out. Have a great one.
Somebody said talk to him, I'ma speak. I ain't speaking for the streets, they ain't dripping what I eat. Politicians politicking isn't good enough for me, so I'ma take what I've been thinking and just put it on a beat. So let's talk, let's debate, I'ma say what I say. Your opinion's your opinion, but these facts carry weight. Man, I see it every day. What you think and what you say is being watched by people wanting you to do it a certain way. Dr. King had a dream, 2020 don't look like it. Watch my show and you